Hi, hello. Welcome to the Consularship brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent to deliver a channeled reading. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Vertex of Abundance is the galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. Go ahead and smash that like button right now. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If anything that it said resonates deeply with you, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, pick a section, send a donation. Let's see here. I'm feeling a little cranky. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling some kind of way. So, you know, an alarm is going off. Who knows if it's a trigger or an alert? What we'll do is just do a channeled reading and see what's going on. Definitely one of those moments. I hope you're well. An honor and a privilege and a pleasure to serve. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. So something's moving through. Some kind of energy is trying to move through. 8, 7, 8, 9. So that is the trial, regardless of what's going on now. It doesn't actually need to be in a court. A court could be a court of law. We call that law and order, also known as peace and security. So basically, spirit, human, earthly law. And then there's also a celestial court, which is another word for just under judgment. I feel like I'm overdressed. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I hope I don't get hot. It seems like as everyone's getting their galactic activation, codes, the DNA upgrades or the ascension upgrades, the downloads, I feel like a lightning rod, which is my energy, the Tower card. We have 7, 8, 9 of swords. And it goes like this. It's like a Jacob's ladder kind of thing. Think of a thunderbolt. It's always like a little bit. If you can trace the delineation of the tree of life, but upwards, that's exactly how this spread works. And we have 7 of swords, 8 of swords, 9 of swords in that order, and then the star card. So, firstly, I want to say healing from crisis or survival mode is how this works. And over the next few weeks, towards the next full moon, there's going to be some kind of growth, expansion, vitality, renewal, which is typically the sun card. So it would also be healing with the star card. It would also be recognizing one's talents, abilities are being recognized. It would also be that right now something's under like wraps. It's under kind of like restriction, regulation, restraint, rules. It can be yielding to some kind of greater authority. It can also be having to yield, surrender, be submissive to something. There might have been a trespass of some kind of way, and it's been caught. So some kind of, I just heard system structure foundations being rendered, but also we're waiting on a verdict of some kind. The other side, if there is an energy, entity, ideology, and enemy, basically, it will be rendered guilty. Now, again, remember 3, 5, 7, 9, if it's swords, hangman, 2, a pentacles, devil, or queen or knight. So we have a 9 of swords here. So that might be another energy, another entity, ideology, enemy even. Something's working through the system here, and it seems like celestial. Now, 7 of Swords star card, that can be Aquarius moon, King of Cups. So that could be a false King of Cups, basically King of Cups in reverse. Casanova. But more of a swindler, not technically a seducer, a swindler. King of Pentacles in reverse could be some kind of mismanager. This could be a con artist. Now, the Temperance card here does negate things. It makes it kind of upright. Unfortunately, it seems like on our side. So there could be false riches, false fortune, or said differently, there's an alliance around this I just heard the word empire, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. That's wanting to build or wanting family or wanting an enterprise or corporation. With the Temperance card, if this is another person, they've done something really well. Technically, they said they're a really good hunter. Now, I have to be honest, the Temperance card very rarely, but it does sometimes talk about the huntress. I'm hearing Isis, but it's Diana, Artemis. It's the huntress. And technically Sagittarius, it's the huntress. And I'm hearing that I am my mother's savage daughter. One of the witch chants, the priestess hymns. With the moon card and the temperance card, that's cloaking, shape shifting, nine of wands. Yeah, there's definitely a target here. Nine of swords, nine of wands is a target, the crosshairs. We have the combination for huntress here. It's either angel intuitive temperance in the high priestess or the huntress. Now, on rare occasion, it can be a Sagittarius moon, and we have the combination here for that. When you have the temperance and the nine of wands and the high priestess, there definitely is a Sagittarius moon. Now, to a lesser degree, it can be in the ninth house, moon in the ninth house, or or the sun in Sagittarius. But with the moon card here, La Luna, and the high priestess card here, La Papessa, it talks about a mystery here, and this other energy is under some kind of illusion, confusion, delusion. They may think they got our number, but it's a projection. They're responding to a mirage. They're under a mirage right now. They're seeing a mirage. And they're really good at hunting, but see, there are certain beings out there, it seems like we're one of them, where you don't perceive us, you perceive a reflection staring back in us. We are a mirror. It's kind of eighth house energy. We oftentimes get projected onto. Very rarely do you perceive the depths of ourselves. It's like the Queen of Cups. To see us is to see your reflection staring back at us. If you can pierce the veil, if you can see beyond the veil, you'll see us as a body of water, and you need not just simply stare at the surface of the body of water, thus your reflection stares back at you. You need to see below the surface of the water. And in order to do that, you can't do that whole maladaptive, idiosyncratic, perfunctory, toxic personality thing where you drum up trouble, stir up trouble to la-di-da, yada-yada. Take our temperature, see the predilection of our flesh, see what you can exploit. Don't do the normal data mining with the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. This is an alert, okay? There's an authenticity, genuineness, and sincerity that's required here, which isn't going to happen if there is some kind of rukuku rakaka going on, brujeria, because we have a lot of alarms going off. We have the Nine of Swords moon card, Seven of Cups moon card. That's no que male. Meaning either not so bad, not so good. I don't feel it's that bad for us, but it's not so good for the other side. Yes, bueno. So we're okay. Seven of Cups, moon card. That's illusion, delusion, confusion, lunacy, hysteria. It could be gaslighting. It could be. I just wanted to say bird coming, but there's no Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. But a mirage, some type of glamour magic. Seven of Cups, moon card. Nine of Swords, moon card. That's dark night of the soul. And so think about the High Priestess and the Moon card both. Yes, zodiac wise, High Priestess means the moon card means Pisces, but astrologically, the High Priestess means moon in the 12th house of Scorpio, which would also talk about a Sagittarius rising, or it would bring into the Vedic, the nakshatras, the lunar mansions. Now, we have the moon card, which means sun in the 8th house, or again, moon in the 12th house of Scorpio. So we do have Sagittarius energy here, the Temperanza, the Temperance card, and the Nine of Wands. So you see what I'm saying? There's a lot here. And we only have 12 cards out. So are you ready? I'm not feeling so cranky anymore because I get to practice my skills. Let's lock in, dear. See what we got going on here. I don't even need to run and get some tea. We are going to get ready. Okay, doll face, let's do this. Okay, I just heard that somebody was offended by that statement. I don't understand why, but I respect that. I apologize. Um, I like the term doll face, but if it doesn't work for you, okay. For some reason, girly pop and doll face doesn't bother me. But there are other terms that agitate my soul greatly. So acknowledging that I don't want to dismiss or diminish your experience or your feelings. So with 12 cards out, let me run through a few things. We have Seven of Swords star card. That means moon in Aquarius, or it means in a week, there's going to be a revelation, probably of some type of manipulation. It can also be that something's hiding in plain sight, Seven of Swords. It could also mean that there is some kind of strategy, tactic that we need to be cunning about, and it involves the truth. One side does not have the truth. It's possible the truth is being withheld from us. And there's an alert going off here with the double seven. Double seven means alert, 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 alert. Sevens mean wisdom gained from time and experience. Eights mean wisdom gained through indulgence of time. By spending a lot of time in an environment, and location, you learn something, and it should be of a wisdom variety. We don't have a double eight, we have a double seven. Thus far, who knows? We're 12 cards into a 22 card spread. So we still got 10 cards to go. However, I was just talking about the Seven of Swords and the Star card. Eight of Swords in the Star card. Somebody's been restrained, restricted, regulated, wrangled down because possibly, maybe, probably, yes, they are trying to touch the covering on our life, which means we got big business on a spiritual level. We got a great big calling on our life. Nine of Swords in the Star card. Somebody is guilty of trying to mess with our destiny. And it would be called the calling on our life, our spirit, karma, life, past destiny, the calling again on our life. Now, we have great, big, grand, exalted, gracious exaltation and influence over this cycle, High Priestess. But there's a double nine, which means a need for space. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. There's a double seven, which means wisdom gained from time and experience, which is this double seven here. Okay. We also have a double king. So there's an alliance. Okay. Dispositive with the moon and or 3, 5, 7, or 9 of swords. Also, the devil would mean that it's dispositive. We have the baneful brigado. That's the moon, the devil, or the death card. If they come out in this line or in this bottom line, So we have the moon card. So Now, it is negated, the moon card. When you have the King of Cups moon card, that could be a Pisces sun or a Pisces midheaven. Pisces midheaven is a Gemini rising. I want to confirm that because we have the Nine of Swords here, which is the Mars and Gemini. So normally that would mean that there's somebody here with a Gemini rising if they have their Mars in the first house. But it could also just mean that maybe there's Mars in Gemini or there's Mars in the third house. Mars in the third house is a person who's combative. So this could be a person that sees trouble everywhere that they go. They have that little whack-a-mole energy where they're hypervigilant. They respond and react to everything. Hypervigilance, 9 of Wands. So you see we have a rolling, cascading, compounding cacophonies of confirmation. Excuse my alliteration, but Mama said what she said. Okay. So if I were to read this down, we start out with this ulterior motives, hidden agenda, Seven of Swords in and of itself, but then the confirming cards, King of Cups, Moon. If we're just looking at this alone, I wouldn't negate the moon because we have an amplifier here, Seven of Swords. So that would mean that we have a moon in reverse. I mean, King of Cups in reverse, confirmed by the moon. King of Cups in reverse is a swindler. They might start out with romance, but the love is fake. They might start out with this compassion, but that's usually false. The card of falsities, imposter falsities, not facade, not illusion, but falsities, imposter would be the Seven of Swords, confirmed by the moon. You see what I'm saying? Now, mirroring that, opposing that, would be the King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, that is clarifying the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords means if there is hocus pocus, or if there is hanky panky, or if there is something hinky, if there is something neglectful, nefarious, if there is something sideways, sneaky, and seditious, if there is something trifling, treacherous, and treasonous, it's been caught and it is being regulated. Now, there's some confirming energy to that. We're too strong, Nine of Wands. It can't pierce the veil. It can't come through, pull through. How do I know for sure? Confirmed on our side is the High Priestess. So we're in the up and up. We're on the upright with the Star card and the Temperance. There may be some kind of trying to enter our energy, trying to pretend to be us, or trying to get our energy down, drag it down, lower the energy so that it can enter our auric field. When you see a preponderance of 7, 8s, and 9s, it means that something is trying to take over the energy and the environment surrounding space location. If there's a person, place, or thing pushing and projecting upon us, again, the moon confirms projection, so does the 7 of Cups. Luckily, McLuckily, we're the High Priestess. So the High Priestess sees it all. And I'm hearing that song. It's another Priestess song. I could see it all now. I can see it all now. I could see it all now. Yeah, so I can see it. And then we have another 7. I can see it. And there's that breadcrumbing with that hangman. Oh my gosh, it keeps coming. Oh my gosh, it won't stop. But again, then it stops when it gets to us. So the buck stops here. The buck stops here. We put an end to it. Niguan hapa. Niguan work. So this is some good magic to get you, but it's not happening. It won't pierce, it can't come through, pull through, it won't stick to us. So let's just rack this down. I can see it all. I can see it all. Okay, so this is canceled magic, 10 of Swords. It's a curse breaking, hex breaking, spell canceling. It's a spell breaking, hex breaking, it's a spell lifting, curse breaking, hex breaking energy, 10 of Swords. Unless the magic succeeds at killing something or someone, this is a curse-breaking, hex-breaking kind of energy. Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So there could have been a coven, a cabal, a clique here in and of itself with all this magical alert. The Three of Pentacles would confirm that. I'm just looking here. We have a double 8, 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. So that's spell work. Typically, 8s can talk about manipulation if there is any detected projection. Moon and the 7 of Cups are both projection cards. Oh, okay. I just want to check the 8 of Cups and the Moon card because, okay, yeah. So something is stuck. It won't. If it's up, then it's stuck. Yeah, and so it's a friend doing it. Somebody close to us. Lamika. There's something going on where somebody close to us is waiting for something to come in. They want us to kind of settle, to take something less than what we're actually hoping, wishing, and praying for. I just wanted to check the energy to run with this projection narrative. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. That's needing collaboration, cooperation, co-creation. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. That's needing to strategize, to have some agenda, or to plant seeds, make an investment. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. That's needing to invest energy. Eight of Pentacles. Is that an Eight of Pentacles? It's the Eight of Swords. Okay. Oh, we have a Ten of Pentacles as well. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. That's needing some kind of, or that's wanting. King is want, Queen is need. So the King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles is wanting some type of foundation, family structure, business structure, typically a business or corporation. It can also talk about an estate. No, there's a double 10 here, and that's a love 10. So we'll be using the This Might Hurt Tarot to impose the guidance. That's by Isabella Rotman, published by Luminal. We have also the Pop of Love Oracle by Vibe About It Tarot for the King and Queen of Pentacles, and this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, hunting. Okay, so this is telling me that we got something going on, and we're attracting it, we're calling it in. Because in the future, there's some type of scorpionic or 8th house energy that right now needs to tap out, tune out. Seven of Cups is Scorpio energy. There might be something cold or rude or jealous or, manipulative, vengeful, power hungry with trust issues. On our end, we're a little bit more fearless and resourceful, perhaps passionate because we're loyal, intuitive, and mystical, maybe even a little bit stoic. So I feel like since we're difficult to read or we seem unbothered, somebody feels some kind of way and they're trying to turn the things in their favor. They're projecting energy onto us because they're trying to get to higher ground. We have a 333 here. We'll also be using the Cosmic Coven Tarot, the minor arcana for the pairings here. We have a triple 10. Yeah, so something's coming down the road, 3 of Wands, and it's out of depression. So we need to focus on the milk that hasn't spilled. Queen of Cups, 5 of Cups. However, the other side wants to attend to some situation where they're depressed, 5 of Cups. To another degree, lesser or greater, but to another degree, 5 of Cups can be remorse because of regret. It could be grief and mourning as well. It's really a bursted bubble. And they may be trying to turn something around or swap places. If they're trying to swap places, that might be trying to leave us in a lower heart energy. It's not going to happen because we've already faced angst, anxiety. We've already faced disappointment. We've already faced those. You find your light in the darkness. So we've already gone through that before with the Queen of Cups. We're in an emotionally healed space, Queen of Cups. This other side is the 5 of Cups. So the guidance here is 3 of Wands. Something's approaching. Now, it can be being conjured up. 3 of Wands is also an altar card. It's usually candle magic. So this swapping is either to cancel out something that's happened before or to kill something that's going on right now. And that's a triple 10. Triple 10s mean there's an expansion of something that's already completed. And I do get the feeling that somebody's trying to do something, but it being over or it not working keeps compounding and cascading. So it's like it's getting out of their hands. They need to get away from it as soon as possible. And it's backfiring, 9 of Swords, and they can't get away from it quickly enough, 8 of Cups. They need to flee, withdraw, abscond, 7 of Swords, abscond. Break out, break free, leave in the middle of the night, Ace of Wands. That's the demon gate. It's some kind of temptation or lure. Yeah, so they're of an opposing mind and they're trying to get us to change our mind. But then again, they keep running into the fact that we're already discerning. There's nothing that's going to slip us. We can engage emotionally if you come correct, but if you don't, come meet this knife. You've got to pass through my sword of truth in order to get into the inner circle, inner sanctum. I don't think you can do that, boo. You can sit there and block the road all you want. I'm fine going without. 2 of Swords is going up against the Queen of Swords. So unless somebody has their moon in Libra, I'm fine going without. I've gone through scarcity before. I can lose everything today and have it all again by tomorrow. nothing about losing out scares me. In fact, I'd rather go without if it's not real, genuine, authentic, sincere. If you don't come at me with honesty, integrity, and earnesty, you can go home. Oh, that's what's up. What's up? So this is again another energy where it's backfiring. All the little tips and tricks, all the little quips and whips that normally work on a basic hoe ain't working with us. Excuse my language, but they met a real one, and it says we're protected here. We have a firewall with the hangman and the four of swords. Everything that they do comes before the throne of justice, the throne of the divine. And so yeah, they're at the gate, but they're using the red gate. So they need to tempt us and lure us out because they're not going to be able to pierce us with their energetic veil. And the thing is, what we're chosen, Six of Wands, that we have the favor of the divine, Two of Cups, that we purify and cleanse any energy that comes our way. Knight of Cups, they can return all they want. You know, with the Four of Wands, it don't matter, don't care. We have our little spot already, and it's a chosen spot. And we have the covenant in our life, and that's what we do. We fan the flame of the vestal fire. You're not going to, you know, extinguish my flame because it's an eternal flame. You're not going to satiate my desires because they're sacred desires. If you come at me with some, you know, bullish, some horse pucky, if you come at me with your little clique, cabal, coven, if you come at me with your little low vibrational, opportunistic magic, Three of Cups, if you come at me with your little, you know, coven of witches and bitches with a false narrative and, you know, a misnomer, a misstep, a misrepresentation, a misattribution. If you want to sit here and step to me, mistaking, misusing, misperceiving, misjudging me, you know, good on you, boo. Blessings to your day. Have a nice life because I don't know what to do for you. You know, you want to F around, you're going to find out. You want to cross me, you're going to get crossed out. I don't got to do nothing. That's what's up. You know, you play me, you play yourself. You want to play games, you play yourself. And I'm not threatening you, boo. I'm just warning you. I'm not threatening you, boo. I'm informing you of policy, procedure, and protocol. Do what you do, move how you move. I'm trying to move out your way, and what you keep doing is doubling down on stupid. You keep rounding the block, circling the corner, trying to catch one. And I don't have to engage with you. I don't want to be bothered by you. So what you're going to get is whooped upside the head by the Lord. What you're going to get is karma's foot up that ass. And I'm not trying to mess with you. That's just a part of the situationship. Four of Swords. I'm over here healing on my own. I'm over here minding my own business. I'm trying to get some rest. Four of Swords. I'm already counting my coins. I'm already, you know, hatching my little golden eggs. You're the one looking for some opportunistic little thread to unravel, little door that's left unlocked, little window that you think is cracked, trying to block the road, trying to guard the gate, trying to find you something to do something. Ain't gonna get no nothing. That's what's up. You know, so it's been a wrap for a minute. You just the last one to know. That's what's up. Double 10 on our side. Star card on our side. Queen of Pentacles on our side. Four of Swords on our side. We're not thinking about you, messing with you, looking for you, checking for you. You minding our business when you need to be minding your own. And that's just how this goes over here. This is what I'm seeing. Okay. So let's check on this. I did that already, but let's check on this Eight of Cups moon card yet again. Because we're not worried, Giovanni Fanciulla. We're looking for something new that we haven't done before, and some kind of energy is returning. And it needs to be nurturing, it needs to attend to us properly and carefully. And that's not what's happening. The truth is that there's hidden riches within inside of us, star card up for sure. That the future is bigger, brighter, and better. And this little right now, this little reunion, communion that they're trying to get gone, carry on with, ain't much of nothing, because that what they got is a strategy and an agenda, a tactic, a motive. And so they coming around with a rinky dinky sneaky tweaky energy with a sideways seditious and sneaky energy ain't gonna get them no nothing, because they're using a strategy instead of using authenticity and sincerity with us. That's all they gotta do. But see, they think they got all the little ducks in a row. They think they're gonna come at us with some little plan. They think they got everything lying in wait. They think that they can offer something as a temptation, as some type of trigger or whatever to get us up off our throne, to get us up out of our energy. They got it wrong. See, they need to come at us from an open heart space, and that's not what's happening. And the only thing that they're feeling that's authentic, sincere, is fear or attachment. They can't let go because there's some illusion, delusion, confusion here. It's not well. There's a sickness in their soul and illness in their spirit. That's what this is. It's fanaticism. That's the discovery to make that this is a person that's already gone, they're already lost. Now, there is another narrative here because some of us don't have straight up magic on us, but it is spiritual. The energy has compounded so much that it's taking on a magical form, even if the intention isn't to do magic. Because there is some kind of attachment here, and something is where a person has gone within themselves. The energy has gone within themselves and had some kind of type of discovery, but their own spirits, their own divinity is also pushing things up to the spiritual surface. Since they've taken a detour and they've gone within for answers, they're reflecting using soul's wisdom. Then they would want to, withdraw or leave the situation. And what's happening is it's because they have to discover what's alive in the depths of their soul. They have to confront the things deep alive in them. And they don't realize that they planted seeds, they sowed seeds of their own demise just based out of lack of integrity. They basically were not genuine, were not sincere, or at least they weren't earnest and honest, maybe with us or maybe with themselves. I have a feeling like they withheld something. And it could have been fear that there's something hidden here. And what's happening is they're being forced to come to another perspective because of the evil eye. They were looking at us some kind of way, sideways, really, because they had feelings that they projected onto us instead of taking responsibility, accountability for them and their own. This is a friend that had feelings that thought they can sit there lying and wait till a moment opened up. See, that works with certain types of people, but not with everybody. I know myself, if we were friends first, we'll probably never be lovers because you had access to me this whole time. Why all of a sudden was this switcheroo? I don't do anything that gives me whiplash. And that's just the thing here, High Priestess. So we can know energy, we can test energy, we might not say anything ever. We'll know a whole lot of everything. See, house is burning down and we're looking at it with the thing about Lamante Lamatrice, she doesn't share. This is like the high priestess, the queen of cups. She's like the high priestess of Villa Sibilla. She doesn't say Villa Sibilla. She doesn't say much. You see, there's a whole conversation of this person's spirit saying, okay, the house is about to burn down. And we're just gonna sit there and wait for it all to come out. All meanwhile, the whole time we knew, lo constan, lo castanza, the whole time we knew la superbia, the peacocking, the revelation. The whole time we knew that somebody's ego was going to get them caught up, tripped up, because they need to heal and they need to learn. So the thing about the reason why the high priestess doesn't share the whole time or often is because if an egg cracks from the inside out, it will survive. If an egg cracks from the outside in, it will die. Meaning the chicken or the chick needs to find enough impetus, enough muscle, it needs to have enough healing and awakening on its own before it can come out and have viability, sustainability. If we help it along, it's never going to gain the strength. Its muscles are going to be too weak for it to hatch itself. And so people evolve, people awaken, people ascend at their own pace. Some people will be early adopters, some people will be late adopters, and everybody else is a mid-range adopter. And that's just the thing with the hangman. We have to kind of take a back seat here. But it's the 10 of cups. We know that we'll see this person again in heaven. So what's coming now is the meeting of the minds. They pull through, come through, and I will dance with you. They might actually pull through, come through here. It seems like they had a discovery, a small discovery, and they had to learn. And they ran away. They were a runner, but they run into some type of learned wisdom. You see here, with Letarato, that they'll realize that they were their own worst enemy. When that little tidbit about themselves came out, life, the red, there talks about some experience. The blue talks about wisdom from said experience, but there a little bit of white there. a white collar. So they needed to choose the righteous way, a white collar. They needed to choose a righteous way. And they didn't at first. They ran away hiding the truth, maybe even from themselves. So see why we have the Nine of Swords? That's the dark night of the soul. So over the next 2-3 weeks, this is going to fall down to the ground. They're going to be broken down. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. Through the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. We have a double 8 here. We have a triple 10. We have a double 7. We have a double king. We have a double 9. Oh my gosh, so we have 2 9s, 2 7s, 2 8s, 3 10s. You hearing that? We have 3 7s. Oh my gosh, let me say that again. So 3 7s, 2 8s, 2 9s, 3 10s, 2 4s, 2 kings. I can see it all. I can see it all. Four of Swords, lying in wait, healing. It means that there was a wound and now it's just trauma. Trauma means that there was a lesson which we had to raise the bar in order to heal from, that we wouldn't have healed from it in that specific frequency, energy, vibration that we were in. That when we came across that wound, Three of Swords, we were unhealed, unawakened, and we had to go through some type of ego death in order to heal and awaken from that experience. It's happened on our end. And there's there's 4 3, there's 3 4s, not 2 4s. No, I was incorrect. It's a double. It's a pair. Yeah, so this person is feeling, they want to navigate and negotiate the situation, show up, being present and participate. Now they do, because there's a couple few things for them to learn. They're ready to learn this wisdom, Page of Pentacles. They're ready to move on, move forward. Page of Wands. What is this? 777. Yeah, so rule, regulation, restriction, they've been wrangled down. They having to yield under some type of authority, and it's God, the hangman. So there's a returner, but they're returning with the Nine of Wands towards the Three of Wands. So we know that they're approaching, and they're healed in the whole now. They've been left to their own devices. Nine of Pentacles. What is this? Pair of Eights. Okay, so they're being prepared for a material blessing. Oh no, they might be volunteering as this tribute. 3 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, because we have a projection card, 8 of Wands here. So if I'm pulling on the triple 8 and the double 8, oh, that can talk about magic. So they might have been trying to breadcrumb us because they didn't understand how we were moving. It was going too slow, and they kept being repelled back from our energy. They tried to come through and offer us some type of on the same page energy, but we weren't losing the civics. We weren't in our libido. They didn't know how to approach us, or they got repelled because their energy didn't match ours. 5 of Wands. They might have came out of petty, basic, ordinary. They got pushed back. But we are from the same soul group, so ultimately this is a karmic lesson, but I feel like it's trying to turn into something different. Now I want that tea. I'll be back. Okay, so some clarity has arrived. These 2 8s mean that there was a little bit of manipulation. That's what the 7 of Swords is. Something was sneaky in the terms of it being backhanded, and this person has shame and guilt, but it's more remorse and regret. Nine of Swords can be, yes, shame, yes, guilt, but it could also be regret. Okay. They're on pins and needles because they're going through a dark night of the soul, and they're seeing all the seeds that have been planted and the way that they've been acting, and it, there's also an attachment here. What does this pair of nines mean? Because usually nines mean that it's time to spend. We need some time alone. So there's a potential connection. I mean, a double four could mean a commitment. Four of Cups might mean that they're fearing rejection because we actually want union. So if we're not celebrated, if we're not treated with respect or at least revered, that's what respect means, to hold somebody in high worth and well regarded and high esteem. To hold somebody in well regarded and high esteem. If we're not treated the right way, they can't really approach us. That's a problem for them. We have a King and Queen of Pentacles, so that means relationship. We also have the Four of Wands in there. What is this double king? The Eight of Swords in reverse. So they don't know why they got stuck with the double eight. They need to recognize something. This in the future, it's going to happen. Right now, they're just things are not progressing because of how they went about it. What is this king and queen? Something here is very precious. Preciosa di presente. It's a precious presence. It also means the good can come with the bad. And gran consolazione, it means that this is a great consolation. It's not just a consolation surprise. More is on the way. I'm hearing a fellowship term. More will be revealed. So after a little bit of recovery, more work will show up. So they're growing into themselves or maturing. Eight of Cups can talk about maturing as well. We read it all down. So this was a reading about, this was an alert about some healing that was needed. The healing and awakening is here and it's happening. It's going to come out of maturity, however, because the cycle is over after spending some time alone. Double nine, the cycle is over. Triple 10 after spending some time alone, and the double seven means that whatever wisdom that was learned. The triple seven means whatever wisdom that was learned. Double seven is being imposed upon the environment surrounding location. Triple seven. That double eight means that they spend enough time, energy, effort, and attention in an environment surrounding location, and now it actually has taught some kind of lesson. That double nine meant spending time alone. That double four meant that something has solidified. Could have been a connection, could have been a relationship, could have been something got stabilized. That triple 10, there's again an imposition of a culmination. It wasn't just complete and you can take it or leave it. No, oh, you're going to take this. The universe is shoving it down your throat. And did we pulled on the double 10. Let's pull on the king and queen. I took a 20-minute break and had some uppers because the Sagittarius came out and then Cancer came out. So we could be close to each other with differences in difficulty. We can be close to each other. We might have been moving apart from each other since September 22nd, sometime in February in the Northern Hemisphere. Sometime in fall in the Northern Hemisphere, spring in the Southern Hemisphere. Also, though, fall means that things are starting to get barren. Things are starting to wither on the vine. There's a depletion here. Time is ticking too. So there's either a distance or a coldness or a lack of access. They're starting to feel the heat. This is the Believe in Your Own Magic by Amanda Lovelace. We believe in your own magic oracle. Power, unplug and relax for a spell. Yeah, so they're releasing guilt. And we've made ourselves our own priority. That was that respect that they were talking about. Think before you judge. So there was a snap reaction and it backfired. Yeah. We practice self-love by making ourselves a priority and it's being mirrored back to them. They are a twin because we have the Four of Wands and it also is in the clarifier. And they're mirroring our energy. We relaxed. That was how we stood up for ourselves. They're practicing self-love. We're manifesting our every wish. That's the star card. And we don't need their approval. So they're thinking about this judgment that they try to impose on us that's not working. It's been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the honor to do so. If anything that was said resonates deeply with you, like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. Just a quick prayer for all those out there still lost to illusion, delusion, confusion, trapped in a seas of time, lost somewhere in the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken, yet to return to the resplendent grace, the divine, unconditional love of universal oneness. Ho'oponopono, we love you. We're sorry. Please forgive us. Thank you. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be whole, may you be at peace, may you receive everything you ever wanted, starting what you deserve. We pray that your steps are ordered, your path illuminated, and that you find salvation and redemption in this life. Until we meet again, namaste, dandava, and ashe, sayonara, das vidanya, wiedersehen. Take good care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.